Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Celeste. My name is Rabbit Luigi. In the last episode, a lot of things happened. I almost feel like I shouldn't spoil it because, hey, that was a good episode to watch. All you need to know now is that we have a double jump. It's technically called a triple jump, I suppose. We can go so far and do so many things that we might not have been able to. And frankly, the events of last episode kind of felt like we were winding down, like we were getting to the end of something, and you know, we're just gonna leave it off somewhere. This now feels like we've got a This now feels like we've got a new lease on life or something. We can do wonderful things. I'm not even sure what happened there, but Battling is our friend now or something. How do we do that? If we can climb like that, maybe we can still reach the summit. It's pretty handy. You still want to climb the mountain? Why would we go back up there? I can't speak. Bit of cereal in my teeth. That's okay. It's good to see you two playing nice. I'm the crazy old lady. Hey, thanks for talking some sense into me earlier. Let's hope we can get right to some gameplay, but that's okay. Don't mention it. I'm glad I can still be useful every now and then. Madeline, that's probably Theo. I'm gonna guess it's Theo. Hey, Theo, how you doing? Madeline, you're okay. I ran down to help, but it looks like you're doing fine. You know, creepy guy in the back. That's fine. Thanks, Theo. Honestly, maybe that fall was what I needed. It's good allegories, I like him. Is this the part of you that you were talking about? She's like an adorable goth Madeline. Hey, hi. It's good. You were right, Theo. I shouldn't be afraid of her. She's kind of a pushover. Okay. If her and I work together, I think we can still finish the climb. I've still got my webcam in the way, so I still can't see certain parts of the screen. That's so rad! Sure is. Wait, no. I didn't agree to this. You kind of did, though, didn't you? You said we'd talk about things first. You're right. I understand that you're scared, but we both know that this is something we want to do. We have to try one last time. So we're getting near the end of the game, at least. Yeah, you've got this! Thank you, Theo. I don't know. We were so close, and then we, fell. That was kind of your fault. The mountain tore us apart. That was definitely your fault. Yeah, that happened. But I have to believe we can put that behind us. I have to believe we're capable of this. Indeed. It's not a bad idea. I'm still here. It'll still be difficult, mind you. But I'm amazed you got as far as you did, butting heads like you were. I reckon you can make it if you cooperate. I'm very, very old. Okay, I'll try. Sweet. Can I help? You can, do something. You've already done so much for me. Thank you, Theo. Let me hold your bag at least. This is where I keep my shit. Good idea. This won't take long. What's going on? Things are happening. That was the end of the chapter. 3 more goddamn minutes. That's what happens when things are blind in video games. You just... Oh, God. I think that's okay. I'm gonna pretend that's okay. A little bit kind of corruptive in a sense. We died a few times. Like a couple of times. Just, a few wee times. Is this the summit? Wow, is this the finale? This might be the finale. Or something. I'm not really sure. This seems like a very important moment. So that's entirely likely. I mean, we've got other things we can do, even if this is right at the very end of the video game. Oh god, that's some magical flying powers. That's kind of like cheating. If you're climbing a mountain, that's absolutely some goddamn cheaty moves. But also, I really like the double jump. I imagine this is used in the dark side not dark side. What was I? Dark side is actually Super Meat Boy, so I might be wrong on that one, but I imagine this is used quite a bit for the B-sides. There you go. That's how you say the right word. Is there anything up here? No, there isn't. Okay, now I'm going to die for it. That's okay. It's what I wanted all along, and I was given it. Thank you. Okay. So, now I have a double jump, which I'm going to keep calling that until I, find a reason to not call it that. Now we have a double jump. We can do some unbelievable things. And now I'm just curious. Okay, didn't even see that. Just curious to see if the game really tries to use this, or just, can't really use this in an effective way. But what I'm getting from these increased movement options is that, hey, you can do anything. You can do anything you goddamn wish for. And that are kind of anything you can goddamn wish for. I don't know. I bet. Oh no. I mean, it kind of worked, but I was too hasty and too quick. I was too quick, and that's a sad thing. How is everybody doing? I'm having a lovely day. It was raining yesterday. I went out for a run in the rain at like 8 in the morning, and it was Sunday, and no one else was around because, hey, it was Sunday and also raining. That's the more important thing. Excuse me. And it was fun. It was kind of harrowing in a way because, goddamn, it was raining a lot. Did I mention that it was raining a lot? But I have just, not just now, because I've been here for a little while now, recently I came back from Birmingham, where I was there for EGX, and that was an awful lot of fun. I played a lot of games, I died on some spikes, that's a thing that happened in Birmingham for EGX. Played a lot of games, most of them almost entirely were indie games. I mean, I played like, I don't know, 25 games or something, and one of them was Pikachu, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee Pokemon game. The other one was Super Mario Party, and the rest were indie games, because having been to Gamescom earlier this year, I kind of played all the AAA games there, so, like, I thought I might as well use my time in a different way. I've got to do that with One Dash, I can do that. So I decided very early on that I was going to spend most of my time going in their indie section and playing just as many indie games as I could get my hands on. I'll just do this. This works as well. I did not grab. Why did I not grab? I was trying to grab, okay? Didn't really work for me. But I played loads of indie games. I had like a sort of impromptu top 5 on my Twitter where I, basically the same as Gamescom, like, hey, I didn't make a video this week. Let me just regale you with some of the best games I played at EGX in Birmingham. And, like, what did I have? I had Untitled Goose Game was my favorite of the whole event because it's just unbelievably stupid and dumb. Oh, this is interesting. Unbelievably stupid and dumb. And I love what House have done. It's such a simple to explain game to other people. It's like, hey, what's the purpose? You're a goose. You're a goose, you're dicking about, you're causing many problems. So you speedrun this level, causing many problems to innocent bystanders who are probably undeserving of the shit you're giving them. We're getting the hang of that. Indeed, if you say so. I don't really know. This mountain doesn't stand a chance. How big is this mountain? Stop jinxing it. Because if we're at the summit, then surely we're kind of here. Oh, here we go, 500 meters. Is this like the final ascension? This is cool. Is this also a reusing of the previous level's mechanics, which I also appreciate. Hello, what are we doing? Going that way. Gonna try and avoid the spikes. This is a nice ascension, I suppose. That's probably not the right word, but a nice a natural extension maybe of where this game was going with its mechanics. And now we have the double jump. We can do some unbelievably cool things. We can also just do that as well to move it around as I want and see fit. Yeah, okay. This does seem a bit easier just because I've got more options, but also the screens are bigger, which is a big problem. Oh, didn't even jump. That's also a big problem, but it just gives me more to deal with, and that's okay. I mean, someone's got to deal with it. Might as well be me. Okay, you know, I can deal with things. I can deal with things that I can complain about. That's what I'm really good. Ow, look, that didn't work. That's what I'm really good at. I kind of need you to move back, otherwise I don't get a strawberry, and I really want the strawberry. Oh yeah. What else happened? Well, before I went to EGX, did I mention affiliate on Twitter? Maybe that might have been. Yeah, that may have been the previous episode of Celeste. I got to the viewing threshold, the concurrent viewers, the number of hours you've been streaming for, the various thresholds you need to be at for affiliate on Twitter. So that's kind of cool, and I'm very happy that I did the thing that I was needed to. I don't even know. I'm trying to concentrate on some jumpy jumps, which give me some issues, but I got over the line on that and had to fill out some tax forms because I think they can technically start paying you then. So that's kind of cool. I need that platform to go back. You see the issue? I think it just works when I stand on it, but it doesn't work so much at the time. Cool, go back. So I've had a busy couple of days, and that's okay. That didn't work. It didn't move. I needed to move, otherwise I die. And I get really sad about it because I don't want to die. Sometimes it moves. I'm not sure I can just fucking book it. I could just, it just slides down. I need to move a bit faster. Is it because I'm sliding down? I don't really know. Should I just go around? I might just go around because fuck it. I can't go around. Okay. Thinking I could approach it from the other side, but that was way too ambitious. Hitting my head on things. It's going well. I seem to be peaking my mic a bit, but I'm not sure. I haven't recorded anything in a little while because I was in Birmingham playing. What was another good game I played? Wargroove. Wargroove was really good. Wargroove is basically Advance Wars, made by people who don't have the license to Advance Wars, but it's an indie game, so they don't have to, and it's really fun multiplayer. So I approve, I appreciate, and I cherish and love. Damn it, fucking piece of shit! Oh yeah, my battery's just run out. That's a good time to cut. Oh, there we go. It was nice and easy. All I had to do was plug my Switch controller in, my Pro controller in, and actually just have a better time. I guess, I don't know if the game was expecting me to go up the left side, but I was able to return, and I don't really need the crystals over there, so I don't really know what that's about, but I don't really care. I'm going this way. It's another way I can go, unless you want me to do the secret path, which is evidently what they want me to do, and I've only just realized that's exactly what they want me to do, so fucking wonderful. It's okay. I could have done something when I was over there, but, you know, don't even need it. Fucking using my dashes on everything. That's okay. Don't want to get angry at this game, because it's a very fun, very thought-provoking video game that I appreciate greatly. So, you know, how do I even, if I could like bounce off of it immediately, I could try and do that. It does take a little while to move, so like up and yeah, like that, exactly like that, and then we get the fuck out of here, because otherwise I lose my goddamn mind and peeking my microphone again. That's okay. It's an endearing quality. It's a highly talented thing for a person to do. I'm gonna fall down here. Also, this is like, it would seem to be the final level. It could be like one of those things like, hey, the summit was inside you all along. I need to move a little faster in order to get up there. But this does seem like the last level in the game, which would make sense. But also, I could have moved faster, damn it. I keep forgetting to do that, but, oh, excuse me. Okay, here's the thing. I want to do the B and the C sides. I've only got like one B side. Once I've beaten this game, I'd like to find out what I need to do in order to get more of them, and where I need to go to get more hearts, because I think they unlock the seasides, which is, you know, now I'm saying it just sound like I'm saying seaside, but you know, I just want more levels to play, and if they are harder than the rest of the levels, that's cool by me. Actually did the right goddamn thing, eventually. It took me a very long time! You know what, fuck it, I keep dying on it, and if we are to do more content with this game, we'll just come back and do it later. Mark that in the back of my brain. Alexa, mark that in the back of my brain, and we'll do that at a date when I have patience, which is currently, oh yeah. I now know what I need to do with these. So, how is the large, maybe I do this really quick. Somebody did say that you've got to reach these without dashing, but also if you're just quick, you can do it like this. Yes. Wow, that was pretty slick in the end. I'm going to take that one, and slightly better for my self-esteem than the previous screen that I felt like we were on for a very long time, but that's okay, I think. I'm not so sure. What else did I play at EGX? I played, well, I've mentioned Wargroove. What else have I mentioned? I played this game called OIC, which stands for Obviously Inappropriate Content. Don't know if you've heard of it, but the developers were like right next to me as I was playing it, and it's like, oh, it's just like this side-scrolly shooty game, bit violent, bit kind of, not Duke Nukem-esque, but very much kind of take down the government, you know, very much unlike Duke Nukem. I was surprised I said Duke Nukem, but very kind of cartoony violence, you know, taking down these, whatever the fucks, I don't know what they are, like aliens or weird creatures, and then the game crashes, and then I look over to the developers and like, I seem to have crashed your game, and they look over at me with a shocked expression, like, oh no, that's incredible, that's ridiculous, it like blue screen and everything. I was like, oh, I seem to have broken your game. And bearing in mind that having been to Gamescom earlier this year, like less than a month ago, I crashed a game there as well. It was Metro Exodus, and you know, they had a similar look on their face, like, oh no. Apparently it was supposed to crash, and it was part of the game, part of the experience. So, you know, I was played by like a cheap fool, and I kind of loved it because it turned into almost like a Papers, Please meets what am I thinking of? Papers, Please meets some kind of bug testing simulator, effectively, because the game inside the game crashed, and you've got to, you know, bug test this game, and then while also like changing bits about it, changing bits about it to keep this very angry, you know, totalitarian government happy with you. There you go. And you know, it's a fun experience. It's a little bit harrowing the first time, because I'm like, hey, did I break your game? I didn't mean to. Just kind of happened. So I'm glad everything works out in the end. You know, that game wasn't that bad. They shouldn't be worried so much that I broke it. I kind of enjoyed it, and you know, they were completely in on the act. So kind of fuck them, but also I appreciate the, you know, the smart design and all the smart video gamey stuff. What the Golf was really good. That's like a sort of comedy golf game, because those things exist in this world, which is, I'm glad we exist in a world where people are constantly striving to make golf interesting, because I'm going to spoil this for you if you're interested in golf. Golf isn't very interesting. I kind of appreciate the Ryder Cup when it's on. If like Americans are super into the Ryder Cup because it's America versus Europe, so there's a nice little bit of rivalry going there. But golf generally I find quite boring, so that might just be me. Maybe it's just an age thing. Like when you get older, it's like the most exciting thing in the world because you know you don't have to talk to your wife or whatever. I'm not sure what the implications of that are, but how are you feeling? Pretty good. I'm fine. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. That sounds interesting. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. So comforting, Madeline. You know what's really scary? I'm starting to believe you. It's how tall is this fucking mountain as well? 1,000 meters. That was how high are we supposed to be going? I imagine as high as, or enough height to have all this game's gimmicks put through the ringer in some way. So a little way to go. Yeah, I imagine this is the second level. So that's okay. It's nice that this level's here as like a demonstration of the shit we've already been through, and in a good way. I don't want to say, don't want that to sound like, hey, we've already done this, we don't need to do this again. I appreciate that they're introducing or reintroducing these mechanics. Now we've got our double dash, and as like a really good Mario Kart game, I appreciate the idea behind it. Potentially, it also resets my dash, which I should probably do something about. I've played some Genji before. It's all about dash resets and, you know, chaining kills together and, you know, not being killed immediately when you use your Dragon Blade. She hasn't got Dragon Blade, Madeline, so don't go worry about that. So it's all good. Okay. Aiming for buttons. That's fine by me. And maybe this does seem like a different version of a puzzle we went through before, doesn't it? Is that just me? Oh, I'm alive. Well, I was alive briefly. Okay. That's exactly what we need to do, though. But yeah, up and jump and maybe not going there, but I don't know, hard to really decipher the problem. Also, Super Mario Party, which I played at Gamescom twice, and then played at EGX once. I really like it. I really like it. We only played the minigames, but the minigames are fun, and that's all I really ask for in a Mario Party game, because the boards can kind of take care of themselves. You know, I don't think there's many people playing Mario Party who say, oh, that board right there, oh, that was such a good board. It's exactly why I play video games, is for a really good Mario Party board, because, you know, they're okay, but they just have to be functional. Anything less than functional, and you'll notice. But, you know, basically the car not being there makes me very interested in Mario Party again, because goddamn, it feels like we had the car for way too long, and it was only like 2 games, but that should say a lot about how dumb that fucking car was, and how much I keep dying in roughly the same place. That's okay. I would love to know, what was the reason behind the car? Like, hey, if we have a shared experience of this board, it makes us, like, invested more or something? I don't really know. That kind of worked. It wasn't even what I was trying to do. I'm just going places now, making it up as I go along. Sounds about right. Sounds like my YouTube career, but Super Mario Party, I'm very excited for. It comes out quite soon. There's a review event in London, like, Thursday of this week, so I might have to see if I can get in on that, because I was talking to some people I won't name, because, you know, they'll know that I have told the rest of the world, but they were talking about the review event while I was at EGX. I need to go all the way over there. Sweet giblets, that's a lot of work. I can do that. Or actually, it's not that much work, but it's more a case of getting back. Just getting the strawberries, the easy part. That's okay. Don't use your dash. Or you can use your dash, but just don't rely on it too much. And actually, this is kind of easy and okay. Oh! Oh, the hubris. The hubris was too much, and I was like, hey, now's the time to be a cocky dickhead, and, you know, look where it got me. Got me exactly where I deserve to be, which is death by puncture wounds on some spike traps. Hell yeah. Going places. Going so many wonderful places. Wow, I nearly made it again. Died in the exact same way and place. So I suppose that's good. Go a little bit higher, and then we do some dashes. And try not to fucking die. Try not to dash into the crystal, or try and dash before the crystal, and you'll have a wonderful time. By the way, I know I mentioned this on Twitch, but did I ever mention my body pump escapades like 2 weeks ago? Body pump, if you're unaware, is like an hour of intense cardio with weights, because I live in a place which I can do gyms now, which is kind of a cool thing. I did body pump like 2 weeks ago for the first time, and it ruined me. It ruined my knees and my legs, and, you know, it was tiring. Okay, it wasn't meant to ruin me, but, you know, it's more than I'm used to for straining on my knees and shit. So that was a thing that happened, and I'm going again today. So I had a week off because I went for a run and I tweaked my knee. Ah, shit. Went for a run and I tweaked my knee, so I had a week off to sort of think about what body pump is and how strenuous and difficult it and how shit and difficult it is. Actually really fun, but how difficult and strenuous it is, and how much it can do for you if you really put your mind to it and apply yourself in positive ways and get good joints and good muscles in key areas of the body which you might otherwise not pay attention to. There you go. So that's what I'm doing later today. Don't know what everyone else is doing later today, but I plan to stream also later today. Or later on Monday. It depends. But it's going up on a Tuesday, so it's not really going to work. But I'll be a little bit broken by then, and me turning up to my own streams can be like, oh no, I'm in great pain. But frankly, what else is new? This does work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it feels good, baby, until you die. Then it feels less than good, baby. Yeah. Everybody see the new Captain Marvel trailer? Not the new Captain Marvel trailer, but the only one we have so far. It's kind of low-key in a way. Not low-key. It's kind of low-key in a way. And I'm kind of okay with that. It's an interesting niche that Marvel is filling in their roster, which is just basically female-led superhero films. Surprisingly hard to say. That's probably why Hollywood hasn't really done many of them. Hey, that's a weird joke. Okay. Up this way, please. Trying to find some secrets. Is this the way to secrets? Could be. Who's to say? I do have some unbelievable movement options now. This doesn't seem to be the way to secrets, but maybe it is, because it seems a little bit out of my way. I've talked about this before, haven't I? Like games that you're not entirely sure which way is the secret way unless you clearly signpost it. I am a stupid boy, therefore I can make the wrong decision on the fly. So I do need some guidance occasionally. I don't know why I try to go that way. There is a strawberry, which I can't reach. It's curious, but maybe there's something else I need to do with that, or maybe I need to land on some platforms and get my dash back. That would be advisable by 20. Yes, my favorite advisable, not divisible. That's not I haven't got a dash. I need a dash. No, it's falling to my death. How fun, how enjoyable. Oh, I've been playing more Spider-Man as well, because that was on display at EGX, and there were giant queues for it, which does make sense, because it is a very good game, and B, a clearly very popular game, being the fastest selling PlayStation exclusive in the history of humanity and everything in it. So, clearly if you want to play it, then you will try and play it. But also, it's out. Like, why would you be in a giant queue? Just buy it. It was the same with the new Tomb Raider game, which was also at EGX behind massive queues. Again, why would you not just buy it and play it when you get home, and play something here at Birmingham EGX which you can't play when you get home, such as Smash Bros. Or Mario Party, or the Untitled Goose Game, which is just the best goddamn thing in the entire fucking world, and I missed it again. Jumpy platforms, jumpy platforms. Oh, I can do excuse me, I can do platforms. Just everything else I can't do. So this was another way through here. I wanted to do the secrets, but I didn't know which ones were the secrets, so I suppose that's good. This appears to be an secret of some kind, which I have to go like 3 different ways of a fucking 3 sides of a square to get to. That's okay. I'm not complaining, you're complaining. Everybody's complaining but me. I don't know. What else was at EGX? I can't really remember. Destiny was there. Didn't really care about Destiny, but it was there, so that's nice. What did I play at EGX? Like a bunch of indie games. I've already mentioned that. There's a nice game called Velocity, and the guy running the stand, who I think was the developer, would make sense if it was a developer. It was same people, Curve Edge Media or something. Basically, he gave me a poster for playing his game quite well, because I told him I was a YouTuber, and he was like, hey, do you want a poster? And my weakness is posters, so, if you want me to do anything for you, just give me a poster. I need posters in the back of my videos to prove that I play the video games I talk about, I think. I'm not sure. But, oh, yeah, okay, that was a little concerning. It's always a little concerning. Come on, no. I was even concerned about that one. I was like, no, I'm not gonna die. I refused to die, and I died. So, the important lesson here is never try. And if you try, You know, you got more to lose that way. You got expectations to upset in some way. So, you know, my advice to you is just live your life as a peaceful nomad, not expecting anything from life. You just don't fucking... Nah! This is so easy. This is so easy and I'm dying quite a lot. This game is... I don't know, maybe I'm just getting to that point where I'm reaching the natural limit of my skill at this game, which is not terrible. I refuse to believe that I'm terrible. That's all I had to do. How do I get out of it quickly? There you go. Fucking take me away, you know, rhythm stick up there. I want to go up there. Just say, don't put me all the way back on the other side of the goddamn screen. I'd be very furious if that was the case. Yeah, I was doing things, but I died for it anyway, so what do I know? Well, how does that help? Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me in the slightest. I need to go buy some food, so I'm going to get so far in this level and then end the episode off so I can go buy some goddamn food, because I'm a hungry boy. And having come back from Birmingham recently, I don't know if I told you that, but having come back from Birmingham, my fridge is empty. So it meant that we went out for food and saw A Simple Favor, which is a very interesting, tonally, not conflicted, it's kind of okay that it's conflicted, but it's a tonally interesting film with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively that starts as like a chick flick and kind of I wouldn't say a boring chick flick, but kind of a by the numbers chick flick, which is okay, just not as engaging as other films I've seen recently. And then it becomes a goddamn thriller, and it's like, wow, that was, I mean, it's not unexpected, because it's kind of the whole marketing behind it is that it becomes a thriller, but also I just like the fact that they went there, and even right to the end, it's the kind of film, not to sell it too much, but it's the kind of film where you get to the like 3/4 point, and you don't really know will come out on top. So that's kind of okay. I like it. Would recommend to a friend, and that friend's friend. Although, you know, after that they might not stop. They'll probably stop caring about my recommendations going up this way. Fuck you, level. Okay. Oh, there's a spike. I didn't even notice the spike. I just thought it was part of the background. So I don't know. It's just in the middle. Just in the middle. That's fine. Good film. Highly appreciate the. It's Paul Paul Feig who did Ghostbusters, which I didn't really like, but you know he's clearly got some talent, or some good writers, or some good direction. There was some good shit to that, so I can appreciate a man who, you know, maybe doesn't have a good day all the day, but, you know, pulls it out occasionally, so that's good. I haven't seen things like Bridesmaids, but I don't know, probably good as well. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it after this. Nice job back there. It's a good pauser. Look at you, Miss Positivity over here. You're so supportive. God damn it, don't push your luck. Yeah! Everything's working really well. 1,500 meters. This has been Rabbit Luigi. This has been Let's Play Celeste. In the next episode, we're going to do the hotel portion of this gauntlet of a level, and hopefully try and come out on top against these still really creepy virus mold infections or something. Hard really to describe them without sounding a little disgusting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.